Alright team, now that I can get the Jeep in the garage, we're going to work on the window issues. This is a 1986 Jeep Cherokee, an XJ. So the first issue is our wing window. The lock is in the wrong place. It will not clear the pillar. That's the unlocked position. If I put it in the lock position, it goes past the horizontal. So I think it's just, I need to unscrew it and readjust it so it's tight when this part's up over here. Also, our driver's window is stuck in the down position. I think there's a cable in there. It sounded like there was a cable in there, and it sounded like maybe the cable had come off the track or something, or off the spooler, or however it works. I don't know. I've never looked inside of one of these. But this is stuck. I can't turn it either direction. But it sounded like there was a cable in there, and when you were rolling it, it sounded like the cable like sprung off of whatever it was on. This is all plastic, and if I try and put this on there and force it around, it just hops the teeth in there. So we'll get the door panel off and see what it looks like, because I have no clue what it's like in there. Alright team, we got the panel off. I ended up bungeeing this door open because it kept closing on me. The panel. There's a couple screws here. There's one back in there. There's two in the armrest. And a couple underneath in the armrest. And then the rest of it was these clips. These push-in clips. They have a name. I don't know what it's called. But the push-in clips. I do have one of these cute little tools to pull them out, which is so much nicer than just trying to yank them out with a screwdriver. I didn't take this off because I was able to maneuver it through the hole in the panel and leave it on. So I guess I'm gonna cut the plastic. If you're concerned about the plastic, you can, like if you cut a slice in it, you can just put some packing tape or duct tape across to reseal it. I've never been real concerned. Most of the vehicles I have, by the time I'm getting into them like this, they're way beyond warranty, etc. So I might try peeling it down. I might just try peeling it down. I don't know. We'll see, guys. Alright, team. I went with the peel the plastic back idea. I didn't get it 100% perfect. I ripped it a couple times. Best I can tell, there's some kind of a cable that runs inside this pipe. Inside the door, I did find the speaker magnet. It fell off the speaker. I took the speaker out so I could get more access and see. I also found this in the bottom of the door. I think this is to collect the cable. I think because this pipe thing goes up and it kind of turns and comes down to the crank. So I think on the end, the pipe ends here. I think on the end of the pipe, where it's belled out on the end here, it was shoved onto the end of there to collect the cable. So it was like shoved on there. I can't bend it, guys. I think it was shoved on there. You know, maybe. I can't do it. I think it was shoved on there, and then it like curved around down into the bottom of the door. I think what happened is it fell off of there, and then it was just laying in the bottom. But I think what happens is when you roll the window up, the cable thing that's in this tube slides around, slides all the way around past the crank, and then it was collected by this rubber tube, the end of it. So that's why I kept hearing what sounded like a cable, because it would crank it down into the bottom of the door here, and it'd make noise when it was, just loose on the door. So I think what I'm gonna try is maybe get some vice grips on here. I'm hoping what happened is the cable just went past the gearing in here, and I can somehow get it to start into the gearing again and go down. But we'll see. Like I said, that's my plan. I'm going to put some vice grips on here and see if I can't, maybe by lifting up on the bottom of the glass in combination with trying to turn this, if I can't get the cable to go around, or at least what I'm calling a cable. If I can do that, I mean, for me, a win would be just out of the window in the up position. And if I really need to talk to somebody, I can open the door. But right now, that would be a win for me. But if I can get the cable back through here, then I'd like to maybe try and lube it somehow. I don't know. We'll see if I can get the cable going. Alright, team. With very little effort, I was able to get the window up with some jiggling and some bouncing of the glass over here. I was able to crank the window up. So this is what I had been hearing in the door, doing this kind of stuff, which is the cable thing, whatever this is. Mine is mangled right here. I don't know. Right there, it's like stretched. I don't know if my phone will focus, but there it was. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing I could probably use my window as long as I don't roll it all the way down, because I'm guessing what happened is I go past that mangled part and then it won't roll back up. This is extremely dry. It also has like some kind of fur in between. I mean, I describe this as a very long spring, but it's got like some fur in between the coils. I don't think that end's like a hard end. Oh, there you can see. See where it's mangled? Where it's misshapen? Right there. Now, I don't know what caused that, but I'm guessing my theory about the tube. So this was supposed to originally collect the end of the cable and, channel it into the bottom of the door. And mine's fallen off, and for however long it's just been doing that into the bottom of the door. So I don't know if that's what caused the damage to this. I don't know. I'm not sure. I assume this is a replaceable part. I have no plan to replace it. I think I will go on the theory. So my window's coming down. But I think, say I stop with the window at 1 inch. If I could just remember to do that, because now it's cranking back up. And the cable is going, see right there, that's probably how it got damaged. See how it's starting to bend it? That's probably exactly how it got damaged. Let me grab where's that flashlight? Can't find a flashlight. See how it's totally bending it over right at the damaged spot. That's how that got mangled like that. Without the tube to guide it around, it just hit the bottom of the door like that, and then it got folded over. Anyway, like I said, I think I would be okay I don't want to spend money. I think I would be okay just roll the window down a little short of all the way down. If I can just remember that. We'll see, guys. I'm going to play with it a little bit. I would still like to try and oil it. I think that would be helpful, but I bet you that's exactly how that got mangled. Without this tube to collect it and guide it, it stubbed into the door and then folded just like that. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can't lube it in some way, and you know, maybe it'll work better, but I'm sure that mangled spot's what's causing me the mangled spot. I'm guessing is when the window's all the way down, it stuck on the mangled spot into the thing, the crank part. Alright team, I lubed it up. I also put that rubber tube on the end of the metal tube. That was pretty hard because the tube was brittle and it was really hard to get it shoved back over the metal tube. I think there was some damage to the end of the metal tube from the cable being pressed against the side over and over and over again. I also got the wing window lock fixed. All I had to do was untwist it counterclockwise and then reposition it and tighten it back up. So it works just fine now. The window, it's that damaged part of the cable is what's getting me. When my window gets all the way down, it's at that damaged part. So as long as I don't roll it all the way down, I'm fine. If I do roll it all the way down, I can just lift up the glass a little bit and get it to work again. Obviously, once I get the panel on, that won't be very easy, so I'm just going to have to try and remember not to roll it all the way down. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this done. I'm going to put the panel back on, and I think we're good to go. So thanks for watching, and take it easy, team.